actually was a teen mom. Like, I had my twin boys when I was 17. So, like, I would watch these girls and be like, wow, I'm like, you guys, like, it's fucked up.
Oh,
you know, like I wasn't anything like any of that shit that was going on at all.
Yeah.
You know? Like, imagine, like, the fact that I was even pregnant to begin with when I was, like, 16 was, like, fucked up enough. But, like, when I went for my first ultrasound, they were like, oh, yeah, by the way, you got double trouble here. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, really? Really? Not only am I having one kid, but I'm having two? Are you kidding me? I mean, that was fucking crazy enough as it was. But you know what? Honestly, those. I mean, well, that was just what happened to me in my life. But at that point, you know. But now here it is, like almost 20 years later. Those boys they're great boys. They're very smart. They're good. They've been awesome throughout their whole entire childhood. They were holy fucking hells when they were little kids. But you know what? They've been best friends their whole entire life, and they're gonna stay that way. And that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
it doesn't end that way for everybody, but for me, that's how it is. So.
I only really grew up with one brother. He's like my half brother, and then I have two others that are same mom, different dad, and
But they're still siblings.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I'm more like them, honestly, than I am like my dad, than like my father. But to be honest with you, but yeah, they're fucking losers. One of them's in rehab, and I think one of them's in jail. So.
Oh, but my boys are cool. Like I said.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, and see, that's the difference. See, like, their dads or the people that, you know, the family that took care of them, they didn't know how to fucking take care of them, probably because they didn't care too much for them. But my brother, the one that I grew up with, he's a cop now. He's a sheriff over in I think Greenville, North Carolina. He's a sheriff up there, and yeah, you know, I mean, like, two totally different outcomes, and I think it's definitely because of the style of parenthood, because versus their I don't give a fuck father's attitude versus my dad, who's a former Marine, has that militaristic, you know, idea of, you know, boundaries, you know, difference between right and wrong, what is and isn't going to fuck up your life, on and on and on, you know, coaching. These boys, they didn't get that, and I feel bad for them. You know, I think they both have kids that they can't even fucking see because they're losers, and the girl's family doesn't want anything to do with either of them. So it's like, fuck, you know.
Well, yeah, that sucks too, you know. But I always try to instill in my boys' head too, not saying that they were like a mistake, but trying like to say don't make the same choices that I made when I was their age, you know. Don't do like me and their dad did, you know, like, you know, and me and their dad are friends and everything like that. We get along, so that's a positive for them too. But, you know, don't have the same life we had. Do something better with yourself is what I've always tried to tell them. You know, don't knock somebody up. Basically, like in sugarcoating it for them. Don't knock anybody up.
Oh yeah.
Because your life is going to be hard, you know, if you do. Yeah. And that's what we always try to tell them. Yeah, well, at least I have.
Yeah.
You know.
My parents told me, they're like, look. They looked at me. They said, look, I don't care what you do with your life. I don't care who you spend your time with. He goes, but out of all of the things that I will support you on, he goes, if you get any bitch knocked up before you're ready to take care of them, I promise you, I will never fucking support you on that. You are on your fucking own. Okay? I love you, son. Okay.
You know, my dad said to me.
What?
He goes, if you ever have sex with a girl without a condom, you'll never use one again.
And he never did.
And he was right.
You never did. This guy. No, but you know what? I mean, My boys are good. They're good boys. They're doing what they got to do. You know, they're taking care of business. I think they got their head on straight. You know.
Yeah.
And either which way, they're 19 years old, so they're adults at this point. They'll be 20 in January, so either which way, they're adults. They're not teenagers. You know, they're not teen parents at all, regardless. So if they did, but the first time my son told me when I was on the phone with him, he's like, yeah, well, you know, oh, I'm at my girlfriend's house. He's like, yeah, well, we're about to go to sleep. I'm like, what do you mean we're about to go to sleep? And he's like, I'm like, you spending the night? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, how old is your girlfriend, by the way? He's like, oh, no, she's 18. I'm like, and her parents are cool with you spending the night? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm going to tell you this just one more time. Be careful. And he's like, yes. He's like, yeah, Mom, I know. So I'm like, all right. You know, it's uncomfortable for me to say that to him, but it's at the same time, be careful. Because I'm only 36, and I do not want to be a grandma. So let's just keep it with that. Like, I had you guys when I was young.
Don't be silly, wrap your willy.
Exactly. No glove, no love, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
but at the same time, you know.
But you got that
babies are cute and all, but, you know, when you gotta take care. They have no idea what it was like to take care of them when they were babies. Holy shit, was that a fucking pain in my ass. Luckily, I had a sister that was a hoodlum, and she got expelled from school, so her punishment was to help me take care of the twins at night. Thank God. If it wasn't for her being a little asshole, that put her ass straight for a while. That's for sure.
Yeah.
She's my favorite sister, by the way.
Yeah,
she's my favorite sister.
Just like the cop is my favorite brother. Yeah, he's awesome. He just had basically my niece, like about a year. She's a year old now, and this kid looks just fucking like him. It's his baby girl. She looks just like him. Oh my God, I'm just like, okay, first of all, she is not allowed to talk to any dudes until she's fucking 20. All right. Second.
So I take it she's gorgeous then.
It's like
oh God. Well, I mean, to us, she is. She's fucking great. She's already got this personality developing, and it's fucking awesome.
Oh, isn't it so cool to watch those personalities develop, like when they're born, to like what they start acting like? You know, you're like, wow, like you were. Like, yeah, like watching those personalities is like the coolest thing ever. Like, wow, holy crap, like you were gonna be something else. Like you can tell, always tell. They're funny.
Yeah.
Kids are funny like that when you start watching them. And they automatically you can tell like within like the first like couple of weeks, because when they're first born, whatever, they're just little shits. They cry and they poop and everything. But like after like a month or so, you can totally tell. Like that personality starts rolling in, and you're like, wow, there it is.
Oh yeah, this kid's just such a very well-mannered kid though. Like she'll put up with a lot of someone's shit until you can obviously tell that, you know, this kid can't take it no more, and then she'll flip out. But she'll know when to stop.
How old is she?
A year old.
Oh, a year old. Oh man, that's the age. Oh. Yeah.
She's doing that like she won't eat vegetables. So he'll be like, "Vera, eat your vegetables." First. And she'll just look at him and spit it out right in front of him.
Did they feed her fruit first? And then just look at him.
Yeah, she gets her fruits, her vegetables, yeah.
No, yeah, because that's what they say. Like, if you feed, like, you're supposed to feed the kids their vegetables first, because if you don't, then they're not gonna like if you feed them vegetables first, then they'll be okay. But if you feed them their fruits first, which is always what everyone's always going to want to do, because fruits are better tasting no matter what. But after you feed them fruit and you try to give them vegetables, they're like, fuck this shit, give me my fruit.
Exactly.
And it's just gonna taste nasty.
Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like one of my main baby foods was just mashed potatoes. You know, mashed potatoes with
mashed potatoes are the shit.
Little bit of salt, little bit of pepper, some butter. It's fucking good, you know.
Yeah, dude.
Anyone can eat that shit, you know.
I I used to take the baby food and mix it up with like the fruit food because that baby food, that baby cereal, always smelled nasty and looked gross to me. So I'm like, I threw a little bit of baby fruit into it, be like, here you go, let's make this shit taste good.
Yeah.
I guess I was always a born mixologist.
Yeah, shit. I remember. Yeah, see, like, because I had a fucking I had a heart surgery. It kind of like fucked up my development. So like, I had to
like as a baby.
Yeah, it fucked up my whole bodily, everything development, like my whole development stage from just being an infant all the way up to adulthood. It's affected me, and it's actually still affecting me, which is the reason why I'm out of work and I got nothing to do at the moment until I can figure out what I can and can't do and just what's wrong with me, because like I got like this thing that like doctors, they don't even know what the fuck it is, and since it's such a delicate thing, they're like, nobody wants to touch me because they don't want to be responsible for fucking up another doctor's mistake, you know?
That's what I did.
It freaks them out. So I'm kind of on hold until I can try and round up some better insurance, you know? Maybe find a doctor out of state somewhere. Amazingly, the guy who actually did my heart surgery, look, I don't know if I feel proud of this almost. It's weird, but like I underwent one of the rarest heart problems or heart surgeries to be performed. It's one of the newest ones ever studied because it's only like 40 years old, like 40 years old in medical advancement. It's not that old. And I had to see what happened was like all of my major arteries linking up to my heart, lungs, and all that were reversed. So like the little veins are hooked up to the bigger ports, and the bigger veins are hooked up. There wasn't blood flow, lack of blood flow.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
I suffered.
That's probably scary for your parents.
Yeah, because I suffered something called what's called blue baby syndrome. It's where obviously the kid's not getting enough blood flow, which is, you know, and they start turning blue. I started turning blue. Get this. The nurse came up to my mom and asked her, she goes, excuse me, ma'am, can I ask you a question? She's like, yeah. And she goes, is your husband black? Excuse me? She goes, is your husband African American? And she's like, no, why? They're like, okay, then we have a serious problem. Your kid's like blue. You know? Like,
what?
And, I had to fucking, get this, the guy that was originally supposed to do my surgery, he fucking copped out, and they had to get someone else, like, in short notice. And, oh my god, this guy, his name's, Dr. Razuk, and I had this surgery done in Loma Linda, up in California, and, oh my god. Yeah, this guy performed this surgery. It's called transposition of the greater vessels, or something else. I think they gave it a new term now, actually. But he did this, and I was probably one of the biggest successes. Like, every doctor has said that, like, my heart and lungs are, like, phenomenal, you know? But the problem extends to where the tissue near my abdomen and shit is might be a bit weak, probably from the surgery and the previous incisions that had to be made for tubing and all kinds of other shit, that I could be suffering some kind of hernia. Plus, a recent discovery goes to show that, and I've had this my whole life, I just never really knew what it was exactly, and apparently one of my major blood vessels, like my femoral artery, all right, buddy. But yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, we just put it in. I mean, not too many people come on anymore.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, whatever.
Well, I mean, when we first got this camera, we drove to like what?
Like Leesburg, I think.
No, I mean
Something
like hours to try to find this camera.
Oh yeah, we follow people to get it.
Yeah, and then I got, you know, I mean, and it was so much fun, but now it's.
You know, now it's
You guys should have been
We were on. No, that's the thing is that we were on it when it was Ustream, and they kicked us like almost immediately. Like within like the first week of us having it on Ustream, they kicked us, and we weren't able to use the camera for like
we
years.
made
you guys for because.
No.
Well, they kicked us because I had a girlfriend over and she leaned over and kissed my cheek. So that was inappropriate behavior.
We were kicked a whole lot. I made a lot of different profiles.
Yeah. They kicked us. Yeah.
This is what I don't get.
They even put us on like the Ustream host thing or whatever. What is that still thing?
He's talking all
What if they still have that Ustream hose?
Well, what I've noticed is because, you know, when I get, you know, like fucked up, I try to see who's live streaming, but nobody's able to live stream that much anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because they kicked us like almost immediately. Yeah. Right. Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
On YouTube,
Right?
we get like the most is like 15.
This is YouTube, yes.
Yeah, and then like in Ustream,
What do you have
we've
on there?
had like 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Daily Motion.
Like they even put this like, oh, Ustream hose, and they even put me on there, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
That's not even.
That's why we got kicked all
available
the
at this
time.
point. But what do you have this under?
you guys go all here.
I guess. I mean, I took a picture. I took a picture of me and my friend. I mean, we were wearing dresses and stuff
No,
like that.
but there was a bunch of
what do
different
you
girls.
have me? Oh, is that yeah?
Jenna
me.
and
Oh.
Jenna.
If any of these streamers like
Well, no, I don't care about that. I wouldn't be. Yeah, I wouldn't be if I cared about that. But like as right now, we've been on 18 minutes and no one's even commenting.
Oh yeah.
It's weird, like.
a bunch if I gotta take a shower, I'm gonna start the live stream and just sit there and
Well, no, but we like to bullshit with people, you know.
yeah, exactly. The first time I saw you guys stream, I played Grease for Socks.
Oh, there you go.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We're just here to bullshit. See, there we go. Norville Rogers.
Sit there.
Oh, now you're breaking up.
Oh, I'm breaking up.
Mhm.
Well, maybe.
Okay.
You're breaking up. Can't hear you.
God.
Well, Norville Rogers is up from Pennsylvania. How you doing?
Alright, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Alright, what I was trying to say was, people will come on here and just stand there and just go, oh, there's a hot girl, I'm gonna jerk off.
Well, yeah, like some weird fucker, some weird pimply ass motherfucker sitting there going, oh yeah, I love it, yeah. We used to have this one guy, I can't remember his name. It was, God, he was such an asshole. What was that one guy's name? He used to come on here all the time and like fuck with us and just be a total douche.
I know you're the only one that
Yeah.
You're the one that gets bothered. I don't.
Me?
Yeah, I don't get bothered.
Okay. No, I don't
Alright,
get
guys,
bothered.
I'll be back in a few.
Sounds good.
Norville, Rogers, good. Well, yeah, we're doing good. Chilling. Sorry about somebody.
Yes. Ooh, I gotta pee real quick.
Fuck was I on about?
What's that?
I said, what the fuck was I on about?
What?
I was saying something, I can hardly remember what it was.
Oh.
Oh yeah, something, oh yeah, my medical status, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now that I think about it, I really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, it's bad, it's just not good shit, let's just say it like that, it's just not good.
No, I feel you. I was listening to you.
Yeah,
But hey, man, as long as you're fucking, kicking now, you're fighting a good fight.
I don't even know what the good fight is anymore.
It's breathing every minute.
I guess so.
Well,
I guess
Hey,
more
man.
like,
hey, it doesn't matter what you have or what you're made of. I mean, anybody can find a reason to be depressed. But I tell you what, I was the happiest fucking person in the world when I had not a pot to piss in. Like, seriously, I'm not saying comparing with you, but like, I have everything, anything I can need now, and it's like, I can't even, I always find a problem with something. So, I mean, but if something happened to me,
yeah.
something happened to me like that, then every day would be a blessing,
Yeah.
I mean, I think more like, I don't know, I seem to, like, it's weird, like, I grew up in the sense that, like, I was, like, provided with, I guess, not the better things, but just, like, it's kind of like that middle ground, where, like, let's say here's an
Hey, bro, can you give me 30 seconds? Like
Yeah,
seriously,
sure.
give me 30 seconds. Talking about rival better thing. My dad's a fucking millionaire, and me growing up, I lived in a fucking 7,000 square foot mansion, had anything I wanted, and then right before I turned 18, he's like, go on the road and do it yourself. Never gave me anything. So I understand what you mean. Like seriously, like it's certain people. You expect certain things. And that's why, I'm upset. But I've done, a lot for myself. But also, I keep on thinking that, I'm fucking old. I just turned 37.
You're not old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, like you sit there and see Mayweather the other night making 100 fucking million for not even
Get
getting
his
a
ass
bonus.
kicked?
No.
I just said I would get my ass kicked for $100 right
I know,
now.
but neither one of those guys got their ass kicked. They didn't even have a fucking bruise on them for that much money. It's just like,
Oh yeah, that fucking fight was such a joke. Oh my god, I just, you know what I mean? Like, Oh yeah.
I mean, they're good, fighters, but like me, I'm 230 pounds. These guys are each 155 or whatever they were. And then
I
after
weigh
10
almost
rounds,
that much.
What's that?
I weigh more than them guys, you know what I mean? And I'm not a fucking big dude, so it's like...
But my point is, to make that much money, who cares?
Oh yeah. Exactly. Like, who gives a fuck? I mean, both of these men can fucking retire, dude. Shit.
Can retire. Their kids, and grandkids could retire.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I look at that shit, and everybody asks me, all my friends, like, why don't you watch, NFL and this and that. It's not that I don't enjoy football. I don't enjoy watching a bunch of multi-millionaires.
Yeah. like lose
because
for
I'm jealous.
a million, like millions of dollars.
I mean, these
Yeah.
It's
guys,
annoying.
they complain so much, but they're so taken care of, you know?
They really are.
Exactly. I mean, like, did you know apparently, like, there are NFL athletes that are apparently complaining about having PTSD.
Right?
Fuck.
PTSD, fuck off.
Dude, I would love to have
apparently, dude,
Yeah.
because apparently this NFL star was waiting in line at the bank, alright, and suddenly he just like flipped the fuck out and like just like smashed through
I'll
the
take
bank
some PTSD
fucking
for
window.
fucking $1 million.
Yeah.
And
This
if
is
we
what this
would
guy
do the
did.
same thing, we'd be in fucking jail, fucking.
Right?
No, to me, I don't know. I mean, life sucks, but you got to make the best out of it.
Oh yeah.
You know, like,
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, like, it really does. I mean, everybody's bitching about the president. You know what? I don't like
Oh,
Trump.
fuck.
No, I don't like any political anything, but
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
expect a motherfucker that is so rich to lose anything? That motherfucker could buy,
Exactly.
you know.
He could buy the fucking U.S. He could buy
That's
the
what I'm
majority
saying.
of this
You know,
country.
everybody's like,
It's
fuck
like,
Trump. Yeah, fuck Trump, fuck Clintons, fuck everybody. Because
Fuck
these
Sanders.
Buy,
people,
sell, and trade every single one of us.
because they don't care about us. Trust
Oh
me,
no.
they don't.
Oh no. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's saying, oh man, I would have voted for Bernie Sanders. I'm like, okay, first of all, if Bernie Sanders was so for the people, why did he fucking bail out for like $2 million?
But, and also, if he,
Right?
he's such about, the people too, that, I don't know, just, there's so much
It's
about
fucking
it.
stupid. It's fucking stupid.
And the media is so, what are you doing, man? Where's the lighter? Sorry. No, but like all this shit, it's all so, I don't know, so.
It's confused. I believe it's very confused.
That's why.
Like everyone.
That's why I don't say
Yeah.
shit about anything. Just because fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah. You can't. You really can't. I mean, it's really fucking depressing to say that if you even support or mention the president of our country's name, that there's a chance you could be fucking mugged and stabbed.
Oh yeah. What?
That's
No.
horrible, man.
No, it is.
That really is. It is, it's a fucking shame, that ain't America, man. I don't know what the fuck that is.
No, I don't know.
Sounds
And
like
all-
sounds
the
like
whole
some
thing-
Islam shit,
And then
Fuck.
all this like protesting bullshit.
Yeah,
like
these guys that are tearing down these historic fucking statues, really, you have nothing better to do than to complain about a 200-year-old racist?
Exactly. But you know what? Every single founding father and everything was racist.
Slave owner. Yeah, they had slaves. George Washington had slaves. Fucking, I'm pretty sure even Lincoln had a few slaves around. He just treated them better.
The way I look at it,
Makes my slave.
the way I look at it, like I told Jenna years ago that, like things like Facebook or whatever gave everybody a voice that.
Every
Yeah.
unemployed person that's ever been denied their life has given every asshole a voice ever.
I have a voice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like with people, I have a dominating voice, but I would never. I know better. Like I know that I can't fucking make a difference. I don't even give a fuck. I wouldn't.
Yeah. Exactly. Like all these people, like I said, these Antifa ralliers, and even the white ultranationalists, like both sides, like they really think that they're bitching and pissing and moaning and fighting, and God forbid killing is really going to make it. Well, killing will probably make a difference, and then shit will get real. But they really think that all of their whining and
Hey, we're
bitching
doing
and
good,
moaning and
right?
protesting is really gonna do anything, and it's just
Whatever,
it's
right.
really not.
No, it's not. All it does is hurt fellow Americans,
Yeah,
taxpayers,
morale. It hurts American morale.
and the rest of the world
yeah.
fucking hates it.
But what's
Fucking
annoying
A, I
though,
mean,
mostly what's annoying to us though is like in our town, like we have this thing like Claremont rants and raves and reviews or whatever, and it like every single person in the world will be on that going like, oh well, I was driving down the road and this person didn't use their blinker when they were turning. What the fuck? And they're taking pictures of people's cars and they're posting it on this website. And it's like, this person, this asshole didn't use their blinker when they were turning, and they flicked a cigarette out the window while they were doing it. I mean, just like the most ridiculous, stupid shit. It's like, that's what we're talking about. When like,
God.
Like, internet has like literally given every single douchebag and moron a fucking word. It's like, you gotta be, like, they gotta be heard everywhere. It's like, really? Who fucking cares about that? Look out for this asshole. Yeah. He didn't use his blinker. That's a dangerous thing. You know, it's like, really? Prayers for everybody. Because he doesn't use his blinker. Fuck you.
In real life, people can't, fathom me because I don't just talk on the internet like how I talk. I talk to real people like that. Like, who the fuck raised you? What, you fucking dumb,
Team Trump, this guy says. Look what we got, buddy. How about that? Team Trump, you want to come shoot the target with us? We got it. We got it. What kind of gun you got? We got one, too. Let's go.
Yeah, for real, like these fucking people just like, they just want to complain over the dumbest shit,
Yeah, and I know it's not about complaining, it's about doing what you believe in, and you trying to do your own thing. Imagine all these people protesting what their children, their 2 and 3 year olds, what they're seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, their fucking parents, their grown-ass adult parents going out there and getting hit by cars by white supremacists and fucking Antifa rallies. Okay.
But, I mean...
It doesn't have the same impact as the Ohio Kent State University shooting, but
I guess what I'm saying is that everybody. You know what I said about that whole white supremacist thing? Like, they're not Nazis. They're not white supremacists. They're a bunch of dumbasses. It's the same thing in Chicago, where I'm from. A bunch of white kids in a rich neighborhood saying they're fucking vice lords. They're saying one thing.
What do you mean build a wall?
They're saying one thing. They're saying one thing, on Friday night, but by Monday morning, they're not. I mean, like, there is no Nazi. None of this bullshit. I mean, I'm white and I'm big. I'm bigger than fucking most people. Like, not like, like. But the whole thing, I'm not going to go out. I would never.
I don't agree with.
Yeah. What? I would never hurt anybody.
Do you agree with? I don't agree with fuck Muslims. I don't, because I don't necessarily believe that all Muslims are bad.
Well, Muslim religion.
I don't necessarily believe that it's all bad. I think that religions are religions. Everybody has a different one. But I don't believe that fuck all Muslims. I don't agree with that.
Hey, I'm Catholic.
I don't agree with that either.
Well, no, I'm reading off of what somebody is saying on our stream.
Well,
I'm reading off.
I personally, like, I'm Catholic. I went to Catholic school and all that, and I think maybe I'm atheist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll agree with that one too. Yeah, for sure.
So, like, I feel like
I don't think anybody should be,
Are you watching the stream or are you?
For anything.
Exactly.
Nah, nobody should be ostracized, really, for anything. In fact, I mean, one person's beliefs and understandings of something, that you should just leave it at that. That's what they believe in. If you believe in something else, that's just it. Don't sit there and try and convince that individual to believe something else. It's never gonna happen. What
I see, like, even
too
with my
many people
being Catholic,
look at the world in black and white.
How many things
shades of gray.
go wrong with the world? Even, being a Catholic, all the shit about Catholic priests, and then everything, with the Muslim, all that.
Exactly.
I believe that it's humanity.
We're all human beings.
I believe it's humanity that needs to come together. I mean, and not be praying to false anything.
Exactly. Yeah. Everyone's like on one side or the other. So it's like, see, I grew up sort of Catholic too, and so did my father. But we don't even consider ourselves Catholic. I mean, like I said, there is so much shit on the Catholic Church that, like, I mean, none of this shit is pure. None of that shit is pure or holy or any of that. It really isn't,
Hey,
so
are you watching the stream right now or no?
No, actually, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
no,
I'm just
but
right
no,
here.
let me
just,
talk to
Oh,
Adele.
okay.
You know,
No, some of you just said that's messed up. Like, fuck niggers.
Okay.
Like, I don't even know what the hell that means.
Hey,
like,
man, like, seriously.
That's just,
Yeah, see, right
that's
there,
wrong.
like...
No, but Nick, I
You
mean,
know,
I
I
need to
mean-
talk to this guy for a second. Come on, niggers, really? It's everybody
Well,
split them in class.
Come on and
you
watch
know?
the stream with us too while you're talking
No,
to us,
seriously, I mean,
just to
you
see
can't
it.
say
We're on
that
YouTube. It's
every
called
person
Nick and
that's
Jenna.
black is
Just watch the
bad. You
stream
can't
on
say every
YouTube
person is white.
while you're
So-
talking to us.
Sure. Hold on.
But anyways, I mean, but yeah, Muslim. A lot of people turn to Muslim. You know, when they go to. But I can't.
Yeah, I mean, but like I just said, like it's not fuck Muslims or anything
Well,
about
I
like
don't-
black people. It's just like everybody's religion is different. Everybody feels nothing is wrong. Like nobody's
Trust
religion
me,
is
and,
wrong.
and I'm the
It's
big guy in the
just-
corner, like the big guy that no one wants to mess with, that doesn't have an opinion about anything. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like, I don't know, but saying
Right, that's
you know,
what you
fuck-
have us under. It's
Yeah.
under. Yeah.
Jenna and the,
Oh,
but
I'm
saying-
sorry. It's under Jenna in like with an N. Jenna and Nick under YouTube. Is what we're under.
Well, you shouldn't say.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, it's under
that's
Jenna.
the title thing.
Yeah, Jenna and Nick
Alright.
on YouTube. That's I guess where Nick has us on. At least that's where I found us under.
Mhm.
Yeah. Jenna, letter N, and Nick.
Alright guys, I'm back. I just thought I'd get something.
Did you find it?
Hold on.
You guys know what spot
Hmm?
Spotted cow?
So it's okay, No, I don't know
No.
that shit. Now,
Here.
Jenna and Nick, is there two N's or just one?
No, Jenna, space N, and then Nick.
I don't usually.
Oh, Jenna, my
Okay.
name, Jenna. Yes. And my name is Jenna.
Okay.
Space
Okay.
N, and then Nick. He's got Canadian Club, and I got
Yeah,
My Life.
whiskey.
Oh.
Hey, Rock. Who's Rock?
You never heard of New Glarus, Nick? Did you been to Wisconsin all this time?
No way. Well, no, we live in Illinois, or we lived in Illinois, but
Yeah, I don't know.
You never heard of Spotted Cow New Glarus?
that's what I said. It's a beer. I just said it's a beer.
But I've always drank liquor like since I've been like a
I
child.
knew that Spotted Cow was a beer.
I've been drinking whiskey since I've been like say like
Oh,
14.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't drink beer much.
Did you find us there on YouTube?
Oh yeah. Got you guys.
Gotcha.
Good.
I mean, do you
Yeah.
see the things? I mean, the Muslim thing, like, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. What you agree with? Okay. Yeah.
Stallone. You know how many people say I talk like Rocky?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Adrian. Hey.
Yeah. These fucking guys.
That's funny.
Fuck out of here.
That's cute. Stallone. Come on, Nick. Where you all sit?
Shit. So fucking.
Oh my god, you know what? I can hear my echo through your guys' stream.
Yeah. I can hear an
I can hear
echo.
Yeah, I can hear me talking through your guys' stream. That's funny.
Yeah. Your shit's lagging compared to the mic.
Right?
Like he is lagging so bad, but like left behind.
We're lagging?
Yeah, a little bit. It's like left behind a bit.
Oh. Well, we got a bunch of stuff streaming.
Aw, mister. You're not like Stallone, you're taller and hotter.
Let's fucking God damn it. Hold on. Is Brando still here in this fucking party?
Who's
what's up,
Brando?
man? Oh, he's yeah.
Oh, have you been there the whole time?
Yeah, yeah.
You just been sitting there all silent like a silent partner? What? You just been sitting there all silent the whole entire time?
Hey, he's from Florida.
You make me laugh.
Oh.
What?
Whoa, hold on, what branch? Fucking A Semper Fi!
And we had this whole entire
Yo, what's your MOS?
fucking...
What's your MOS, bro? What's your MOS, man?
We had this whole entire conversation
Any specific
about...
division? Any specific division? Oh, airway, so your fleet? Alright.
And
Yeah, for real.
And I just had this whole entire conversation about my kids and the reserves, and you sat silent the whole entire time? What the hell? Oh.
Yeah, man. Fuck it. What rank are you, man? Like, what'd you make? A4. Sure.
I'm gonna be drinking whiskey soon.
Well, like, not like private first class or lieutenant. Yeah, but yeah. All right. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, dude, my dad was was in the Marines back in the day, and he did fleet operations and shit. Did all that shit. Yeah, my dad dude, yeah. My dad was in during the Carter administration, but he was put on the rapid deployment force because of the shit that was heating up in Iran because of the embassy when it was attacked back in like 81. And
what administration?
but yeah, he was on standby, him and like 10,000 other Marines, and like on Okinawa and shit. But yeah, but the whole thing was resolved peacefully. When them fuckers knew that there was a force of like over like 20,000 Marines, it was kind of like, fuck this shit. Okay, you can have them back. I don't care. You know. But yeah, you know. My dad always remembered, he's like, you know what the fuck thing is? He's like, they never tell you what's gonna happen until it actually happens.
No, because none of us small fries matter.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh yeah, dude, that's one thing I want to know. Yo, what? Did you already go through basic training? All right. Now tell me something. Are they still fucking brutal in that shit? Do they still fucking slap you around if they fucking don't do what they say? Do they still fucking get in your shit? That shit. Is that shit still happen? They're still on you, just fucking, you know, just you know. Really? Ah man, see, like when my dad went in, all I heard was horror stories, dude. Like he's been punched, he's been slapped, he's been hauled to the ground by the back of his neck. He had a metal fucking dustpan smacked over his head. When he left his Foot Locker unlocked, this dude leaned up, grabbed the fucking padlock and cracked it over his head. And he's boot heels too. He's had all that shit happen to him, you know. He's like. It was fucked up. It's like it was. He's like it was more fucked up because the drill sergeant that was the most violent. He actually got like demoted or was like fucking kicked out because he was too rough with the recruits. But yeah, yeah.
I've had a lot of my
Yeah, my yeah. See that? Mm. Yeah. See, my dad only could do like 6 years because he only did this term to like 6 years because he's
what
like,
up, NorCal?
well, nothing's happening. He's like, you know, and
We're in
plus all of his
Orlando,
buddies
Florida.
and shit, like all of his buddies like went up in rank, like than him, and then he stopped hanging out with them because he didn't get up in rank because my dad was a troublemaker. You know, he was the kind of guy that as soon as boot camp was over, he wasn't gonna listen to a fucking word you had to tell him. Like at one point, like he was on barracks restriction on Okinawa, and instead of being able to go out to the beach or go out to the town after work, they did marching drills. So they're sitting there marching, and my dad used to say, he goes, I start dragging my feet. Just fuck up the whole rhythm. And the dude stops and asks him, you know, who the fuck is that? You know, the guy's like, it's not you, guys in trouble, man. And he's like, what the fuck? And they go walking, and he keeps shuffling his feet.
But we're in Orlando.
They
There's
stop
no
the whole
beach here.
fucking platoon, and he just comes up to him. And he knows it's him. He's like, Private. He's like, fucking, Lance Corporal. I know that's you. And he's sitting back there. And he goes up to him. He's like, why you fucking up the rhythm, dragging your feet? And he looks and he's like, because I really don't want to be here right now, marching like a fucking idiot to work and shit. And he tells him, he's like, you know what? He looks and goes, hey, know a fucking thing or two, all right? And goes, get on your fucking knees and get on your face and give me 25. And he goes, fuck you! You get on your face and give me 25. And they can't do anything. The only thing they can do then is just hand the situation over to a superior officer, higher than him, because they can't get rough with them. You know, they can't fucking lay a hand on them after they're out of boot camp. You know, that's just not a thing. So, and the thing is, yeah, the guy shows up. All right, he's like, go on, Sergeant, I got this. And this guy's a gunny, and he just looks and goes, God damn it, Billy. My dad's name is like Italian, man. But it was, you know, I mean, like that shit's funny, man. And I was like, I'd like to be a part of something like that, you know, but I can't. I got fucking too many medical problems. They won't take me. Trust me. Yeah, they won't take me. Yeah. Yeah, I've had heart surgery and all kinds of other shit wrong with me. Might have a hernia.
Well, we're from Illinois, but we live in Florida.
But yeah, man, I really wanted to fucking do that shit, but yeah, I had like a whole plan out too, man. I was gonna finish high school, enlist, and then potentially go to college after it all, you know, to further my education. but I ended up sustaining an injury or some kind of underlying condition that my doctors aren't fully aware of, or not aware of, but don't know what it is. And I don't even know what I can and can't do. I don't even know if it could be repaired. You know?
Sorry, I just went to go straighten my hair.
Yeah, like that shit's fucked up, you know, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm capable of. I don't know what I can do, you know, and if I have a hernia, I don't need to put more strain on myself and make it worse, you know, and the thing is, my major arteries and blood vessels that go up through my leg and my thighs, like my femoral arteries,
that's for sure. But we're in Central.
Are like, they're above
we are very close
the
to
hernias. So, yeah.
We're in Central.
Like Orlando.
Yeah.
So Orlando, yeah.
Yeah, we're in Central Florida, like the Orlando area. You live in Jacksonville? Where do you live now? Oh, in Cali. Okay. No, Jacksonville. We're like. Have you ever heard of Claremont, Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's like not like necessarily Orlando, but like the outskirts of Orlando.
Yeah. I want to live in South Orlando.
Yeah. It's not a fun area. Nothing going on there. Full of like small town people. Everybody knows each other. You can fucking fart in one direction and everybody would know about it. In this town.
No,
that's no joke. That is no joke though.
No, but there's over 500,000 people, but no.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you can't in this town. You can't fucking fart in one direction. Nobody would know about it. Small town ass motherfuckers.
It's not a small town.
It is though. With the regulars around here, everybody knows everybody.
I know. No, there's 500,000 people around here, but you don't see anything. That's why
Oh yeah, you don't see anybody. You see the people that stay in this area and don't go anywhere else.
Okay.
We eventually want to leave the area that we're in right now and go somewhere else. Me personally, I want to go more towards Sarasota. I'm not sure where Nick wants to go.
Okay, where I want to go is closer to the beach where I can...
Go ahead.
No.
You said...
No, where I want to go is closer to the beach. I'm in a privileged position, so I own the house. I could
I'm gonna go get a smoke.
I could rent a house or whatever, so...
Are you listening to us about the beach or moving?
I don't know what time I'm on the
Yeah.
Okay, no, like what we were just saying, it's like where we're at, we would kind of like to move.
Okay,
I would like to go more towards Sarasota. I don't know where Nick would want to go.
What it is, in 2010 we bought a house that was built in 2008. It sold for $243,000. Just paid it off August 15th.
In other words, we own our home.
Yeah, so like I'm able to rent this house for, you know, X amount or whatever, or buy another place. I just want to be closer
To the beach.
Closer to the beach. And
Also, though, if we move more towards the coast, we have to deal with more of the hurricane damage, though, because we're inland right now, so
yeah, but
we don't get more of it.
this-
That's why we get the storms.
I would love for this house to be taken down by
by hurricane. Well, that's what we were just saying.
No,
It's
I
like,
understand. But like the real fact is that, you know, my credit's not the best, but I own everything. I mean, like when I say I own everything, I mean I have boats, cars, Mercedes Benz, fucking trucks, fucking bikes, fucking this house. Yeah.
no,
Like,
we own everything that we have. Like,
Yeah,
you don't have
yeah,
a single
but-
payment on a
so
thing.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do. I just want to rent this house because I can get $1,200 or $1,250 a month for
And
this
rent
house.
this house out, and then we can either buy or rent a place.
But
like,
I want
closer
to
the
buy
beach.
another place, but I want
Right.
to do.
But that's assuming
But-
that the people
but
that
it's
rent
been-
this place aren't going to be shitty renters and not pay you on time. You know what I mean? Because that
And
would
then
be really
they
fucked
destroy
up.
the
That
house,
didn't.
too.
Huh?
Or they could destroy the house.
Yeah, no, but like my father, he owns like 20 homes, and he has a business that rents out the homes. But
Right,
anyway,
yeah, your
but
dad
my thing,
owns like 9 houses.
I've only had
in
the
same
house
neighborhood.
paid off for 2 weeks, so it's like these are all, thoughts that are going crazy in my head. All I know is real estate's where it's at, so I need to get into something else and not sell it.
Yeah.
What's a container home?
But like my dad taught me like why I own so much things is I've been in a car business. My dad, different type of thing is that you buy things that are bank owned. Like cars that I get, repossessed and this and that. Being a car dealer, so like, the whole thing is, I need to find a house on the coast that sells in a short sale.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. I mean, even that GSXR.
Yeah, I think my one parents do this.
Listen, when I moved, when we moved to Florida from Chicago, we thought we'd be close to the beach.
Well, not only that too. It's like when we moved from Chicago to here, like the thing is, it's like, we were thinking, oh my god, Florida. Like, both of us being in the bar business and stuff like that. Like, especially me, because I'm strictly just the bartender. Like, I'm like, oh my god, like bar business is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna make so much more money. Not the case, dude. Not the case. Because we moved here during slow season. Nothing. I was making fucking no money. And then I got busy. I was making money. But like, I quickly learned that there's seasons here. There's snowbird season, and then there's slow season. Slow season here for us is summertime. Busy season is wintertime for us here.
Well, I just want to be
Not the case.
The house that we own here. I mean, it's like very close to other homes.
Oh, our house is very close to houses. Yeah.
But it's brand new.
Almost like California, how like the houses are on top of each other.
Closer? Oh no, California was closer.
Yeah, I got stacked on each other.
You think they were closer? I mean,
Yeah, they were real
Hmm.
close.
not much. I mean.
But anyways, it's very close. It's very close. But
You don't have space, yeah.
but the house is decent. I know on the stream,
What up, Andrew? Did fucking family.
and if you guys looking at stream, it doesn't look that big, but the house is decent. But I want more.
Send me like a trailer or something.
No, like my dad, he has that truck container that uses storage.
Oh yeah, the one that he uses for storage. The one that he puts the thing for the camping bed in.
No, that's in his garage.
Well, okay, no, then I don't.
Okay, but we don't have to do truck containers.
No.
But yeah, my dad has
I don't
one.
know what that is. So.
And the very end of my dad's pole barn, there's that truck container built in. That's where like.
He can do what he wants, man.
That's what I said. Over my dad's got a truck container. I may look white and privileged, but I grew up doing everything.
No, we don't need that. I mean, whatever it is.
I know it, man.
Well.
The shit that rides on freight train.
Okay. Well, I mean, regardless, like, we own this house, so, like, we have a lot of options at this point. a lot. However, you know, we just paid off the house. So for at least a year, I'd like to kind of stay put. At least a year. You know? Why the hell wouldn't we want to live like mortgage free for a year? You know, that's only smart, right? And we rent out a bedroom upstairs. We have 3 bedrooms. We have our master bedroom over there. And upstairs we have 2 bedrooms. And we rent out one of them. So why wouldn't we want to, like, basically live rent free for a year? I mean, the rent that we get from somebody would basically pay, like, the utilities. So basically we're, like, living here for nothing. You know, why wouldn't we want to at least do that for a little bit?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all game for that. I mean, shit, that's like a dream come true, right?
It is. Yeah,
An apartment where is $2,400 a month? Where? Where? Oh, I believe that. Oh, I believe that shit for real. Oh, I believe that. And it's probably only like a one. It's probably like almost basically a loft, right?
I mean, since one day,
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's a lot of money, for real. Especially like, I couldn't imagine putting that amount of money into rent, especially when you can live somewhere where you could put that amount of money into buying. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, to me that's crazy. But I've done the whole renting thing where you've like rented a place for $1,600, $1,700 a month or whatever. And it's like, why the hell fucking do this when you can buy something, you know, and for probably less, you know? That's just crazy. But not everybody is always in a position to buy either, so.
I wish I was.
Yeah, but that's a lot of money though. $2,400. Holy crap for renting. What did you say that was? A one bedroom place or 2?
No, it's 2 bedrooms.
2 bedroom place. Wow, it's amazing. Wow. But you make more money. But in California, like, when Nick and I went to California, we went to a bar, and like we went to this bar and like Blue Moon, we got 2 Blue Moons, and it was like $16 for 2 Blue Moon drafts.
Even downtown
At the bar
Chicago.
I work at right now, is you can pay $9 for it.
Even downtown Chicago in like 2001, a CC called Rail thing cost me like $25.
Right. But we were like, holy shit, we can't afford to get drunk here.
No, but the whole thing is what I'm talking about, like real estate and with this house. This house is dope. Like
2006.
And I'll be able to.
We moved here in 2010. The house was built in 2006. We moved here in 2010.
I was built in 2000.
You told me it was. It was built in 06. We moved here in 2010. Basically,
Oh, wait.
and the house got foreclosed on
House
right after we moved on.
There you go.
We got the house on a foreclosure. That's why we got a good deal on it. And now it's 2017. We own this place because we moved here in 2010, and by 2011 we were living in this house. So we've been paying for this house, and now it's paid off for us. So yeah.
Also said Americans, yes, we're Americans.
Yes. Americanos. Yeah, I mean, but hey, that's almost unheard of, though. Like, for people our age to flat out own a house, you know? Which is...
Oh, they're my
If they don't get you in a fucking
What did you say?
No, what? I'm a car dealer. I was a car dealer forever.
No. I mean, no. This house is ours, free and clear. Like we own it.
Most mortgages are 20 or 30 years.
Yeah. And we paid it off in 7.
But yeah, I mean, like that whole car thing you're talking about, I thought it was hilarious. Reminds me of Friday Part 2. No, I paid for this house cash. I got my daddy on the loan like that years ago on a Cadillac.
Oh my God.
No, I'm the one that, you know.
Give me that, I'll make you a new one.
Okay.
Well,
hold on, let me talk. Seriously. No, okay. Well, I'm a car dealer. I own fucking.
I was.
Yeah.
Come on.
I own like fucking ridiculous shit, like fucking like cars, boats, bikes. Seriously. And what the average person doesn't know is what I know. The second biggest investment that most people make is their vehicles or shit like that. I've always known that. Like, I mean, I have an $80,000 car that I have $8,000 into. I've got a $70,000 truck that I
drive.
Yeah, that I have like nothing to. I mean, even her car that I got her, I mean, I get for $1,000. I mean, I just got a GSXR one, or for $1,100. I have a Crown Line boat that I've got $6,000 into. I mean, just like because people pay what they're told. Just like when you go to Walmart and you see a price tag, you don't argue about it. You just, you know. But like I argue about fucking everything, and I get what I want. But that's what we bank on, you know. But like me, I just go to the auction and I pay cash for whatever.
No, yeah, you said white privilege earlier. No such thing. That's not what you meant. No, wait, but that's not what you meant.
Well, okay.
During the conversation we were having with these guys, like that wasn't what you meant.
Oh, you know, hey, you want to hear? Okay, you know, the only thing about white privilege that I believe is that when I was younger in Chicago, in Waukegan, I was arrested over 50 fucking times for bullshit and continued cases, and I would dress in shit that was ridiculous and me just being, you know, a good looking dude or whatever. And I would literally watch the cases in front of me, you know, get, you know, screwed, and they did anything for me. But being white privilege isn't just white privilege. You have to actually be good looking white. Like, seriously, I don't even know if I am anymore, but the whole thing is, but like, privilege, it ain't white privilege, it's good looking people privilege. It's any fucking race across the fucking board. If they want you, you know, like, seriously, I mean, like, any race, if you're a beautiful person in any race, you're gonna fucking get out of anything you want. Seriously, I mean, like, no bullshit. I mean, look at, like, no bullshit. Like, Denzel Washington is, you know, as a black man, he is the best fucking actor I've ever seen or heard about, like, ever. And, but, like, if you... but if you put, you know, old dirty bastard in the same courtroom, who's going to jail? No.
Morgan Freeman.
No, I said
Morgan
old,
Freeman.
no, I said old dirty bastard.
Which one of his freckles is going to go
rapper.
to jail first?
No, what I'm talking about is a good-looking person is going to be. No, I'm not trying. You know, it is. It's money does talk. Money does talk. You're right. and a beautiful person, let me ask up. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm not anymore, but 20 years ago I was.
I think you are. I think you're beautiful.
I know, no, but
I love you. So.
no, but that's what I've been in a million courtrooms every month. I used to have my own parking spot in a courtroom.
It was out front, in front of the judge, with your lawyer. That was your parking spot.
No, but that's what it is. I mean, people that don't know the system, and like also, I mean, you walk into a courtroom. I remember one time I was still drunk walking to court in a wife beater, and the lawyer fucking said, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Made me take one of his fucking shirts. It's just how it is. I mean, you gotta admit that there's some thug motherfuckers in any color that will go to a judge like, I don't give a fuck. And then there's people that hands behind their back, yes sir, no sir. Yes or no sir goes a long way.
Shit, the way I look at it is, ever since I came out on social security, I don't know why.
Like, well, white, black, it's not just white and black, it's every fucking race. Yeah, I mean, like.
Everybody that ain't a fucking government official.
Exactly, it's just like. Exactly, I mean, just like my neighbor 3 doors down the other day, he has a concealed weapons license. He went fishing on private property. He got arrested and had to buy a lawyer for like $1,500 and this and that because they said that you couldn't carry on whatever. And I told him it's because you're black or whatever. And that's the fucking truth, because same situation with me, they would have let me, rope. But I mean, but that to me sucks. But like, I mean, there's so much. Do European America feel proud? Okay, in your story. Okay, well.
My biggest thing is we got all these people fighting together.
No, exactly. And that's what the media does, man. Media fucking tries to turn everybody against each other, and it works. Yeah, no, and it fucking works. It fucking works, and that sucks. They're like even my girl and all my friends. Fucking. I always say that. Because I got guns for fucking days, and I would never want to shoot anybody, even if they broke in the house. But the media has you believing. Media has you believing that you just gotta stand your ground and do anything.
What does that mean? I gotta go crazy. Gotta go crazy for at least on stream. What does that mean? Why do I have to go crazy? Why do I gotta go crazy?
I ain't rich. No. And also fucking what my dad taught me from a young age is I would never shoot anybody, do whatever. He said, take an ass whooping or go whatever. I mean, if someone beat my ass, I'd buy him a shot afterwards.
Word.
Seriously, I mean, like, I'm Irish Italian, more Irish, my last name McDermott.
Why do I have to become crazy, though?
But no, I mean, I wouldn't, I wouldn't kill anybody. I wouldn't. But no, I mean, someone's asking on that stream, I'm not rich at all. I mean, to some people I might be, but I'm not. What I do for a living, I was a car salesman forever.
You're an entrepreneur.
I'm not rich. I'm not rich at least.
I need to fucking do something.
I'm being asshole.
It don't matter.
Well, that's what I feel about Florida. Chicago is the only place I've ever seen that flourished with jobs. Like, Florida is horrible, and most of America is horrible. Like, I don't know, I mean...
Well, it gets to the point where motherfuckers
Oh, well, tell you something. You know how I've got...
They say that you're Stallone's son. That's how you're
How
rich.
I got more shit that I have is no bullshit. You know, with Jenna's help, I go to work construction, like with Randall, like at 6 in the morning. I get off at 3, then I go manage a bar from 3 till 3 in the morning. And I did that constantly to get us whatever we fucking wanted. Just working your fucking ass off. And everywhere has jobs. Louisiana does have jobs. Everyone has jobs. I'm just saying, but the pay rate in Chicago is
A lot more than it is here in
ridiculous.
Florida.
And so I supplemented, you know, and I did back to back, and I just so.
Everybody has jobs.
Well, that boy's like, you know, he's like, I remember, like, in Gurney, Illinois, I worked at Anthony Pontiac Buick when I was, like, 19. In my first year, I made $100,000, just under. And to give a kid that much money is, you know, fucking, you know, like, insane. You know, I mean, like, and that's what and now, at my age now, I'm fucking 20 years older, and I'm struggling to find anything half that amount.
Sure. I wouldn't mind looking. I would have to look.
I'm just fucking. Just being dumb.
Well, hey, I just got fired 2 weeks ago, or terminated. I even got a letter.
No, laid off.
Huh? Well, I was at GM of a car dealership and fucked up. But I was a lot smarter than my cars because I've been in business for 20 fucking years and I couldn't handle it. So as of right now, I actually don't even have a fucking job. And I'm fucking lows.
I'm out of here. I'm gonna drink whiskey.
I work in a goddamn call center.
Oh, dude. One of my good boys. One of my boys that lived in this house for like 5 years, he works at a call center here.
That's all my house.
Unless, do you want to go to the gas station and get like a 6
I can't really.
Sure thing.
Huh? What? Or no?
Just drink that. Oh, but if you work in a restaurant, I taught this from everybody I've known since my childhood. My dad owned a resort in Chicago, whatever. The way to make money in a restaurant isn't to be a cook. Isn't what you got to be a server or bartender.
Yeah.
And my dad had me cooking his place, but you know what? Nothing matters. Nothing matters about money. You know, it matters about being happy.
Kitchen noise. Oh, that was the. Sorry, that's the ice maker. You heard.
I was working at fucking Walmart.
Well, see, with me, like I'm a math guy. Like, no disrespect towards you in the least bit, but $11 an hour, $40 an hour. You know, before taxes, that's $440 a week. Then you take taxes that claiming one person or maybe even zero. You know, bring you down to 340, 345, right?
Yeah.
And that, to me, like, I made that. I'm not being disrespectful. I mean, I made that when I was after school jobs, and that's what, you know, what fucks me up so much is that, you know, I mean, how could I mean, to sit there, and my biggest problem is listening to people, because I think most people are just fucking idiots. But
It's
anyway.
just weird, like, all the jobs here are basically like, I don't know.
But hey, is there car dealerships there?
Yeah, but you got this is
No, hold on. You're wrong about that. Not at a car dealership. Trust me, I've been in GM of those things like for fucking ever. You don't need a college degree. Working in sales is the rotating door. And I'm not lying. Go on, if you can talk, do whatever. I mean, seriously, no college degree. You get a job tomorrow. If you went down the street to the nearest Chevy, Ford, or whatever dealer and said, I want to be a salesperson, you got to put on a tie, nice shoes, pants, you know, this and that, and stand up straight and talk to it. They'll give you a job with insurance in 90 days. But if you don't produce, you know, don't sell anything, they'll kick you.
Yeah.
Most people, that's what car dealerships are. It's to make people rich that never went to college, but it's a revolving door.
It really is.
So you got to stand out from the rest. You got to stand out from the rest. You got to be someone like, I don't know, someone like me.
I thought about going there and sit on the radio.
Well, I'm not talking about radio sales. I'm talking about car sales, man. I wish I could take this camera around, whatever. This is how I built my life. Just, you don't need a college degree. You don't even need a high school diploma. What you need is confidence in that look in your eye.
The hungry look.
No, you're saying yeah because you're like, you. Trust me, I'm the one that would hire you. You know, I'm the guy that you have to talk to. But the problem is 60 plus hours a week.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of hours. A lot of hours.
But like me, you know, I mean, you know, just
That's
turned
like,
30.
that's another thing about
But car sales is computer and talking, but you need to go out and then shake hands and be, hey, how you doing? You know, okay, I'm sorry if anybody, but like I don't know if you're watching, but hey, how you doing? My name's Nick. You know, what can I help you with? Not, you know, like it's not. And just start talking. Don't try to sell anything. You just talk to them like you,
People.
like you were talking to your, you know,
Daughter.
grandmother or or whatever. And that's what the difference between salespeople and
regular people are.
well, like, you know, but there's people that think in sales that you need to sell like, hey, hey, how you doing? I can do this for you, I can do that, I can do this and that. But then there's that, hey man, what can I do for you?
And
What are you looking for?
Absolutely telling the truth, because I will tell you, the very first salesperson that ever sold me a car tried to get me to go home with them. Very, very, very. Remember when I was telling you that Chevy and right there in Fox Lake?
Yeah.
There was a dealer. His name was Kelly or something like that. He tried to get me to go home with him.
Okay.
And I was like,
Okay,
really?
but Jenna,
Like, no, I'm gonna sit here and wait for my horn to be finished. And, well, I gotta go to lunch. You wanna come with me? Oh, do you wanna come see my house? I have this kind of fish tank. I'm like, oh, no, I'm good. I'm gonna sit here. Really?
Okay, but I'm not.
What the fuck?
I'm talking about being a salesperson. I could talk to a fucking gangbanger, a fucking dumbass, or this. Is same. I can make myself be that person for anything across the fucking board. Like seriously, I mean, that's what part about learning about life is. I mean, you gotta relate with everybody. What like the president tries to be, but he fails. You just need to understand people and understand that you need.
It's like you can be a
Well, you just need to understand people's needs. If you have 10 customers a day, 6 of them have a perfect credit score, the other 4 of them fucking can't buy anything, you need to talk to them the same and try to help them. Like put yourself in their shoes. What I mean? Be like, okay, what would I do? That's why I've made it so far, because I don't go to sales managers and be like, oh, this guy can't buy anything. I'll be like, what can we do for this couple?
Let's help this person buy a car.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, what you need to do is seriously get up, get some clothes, go into a car dealership and say, I want to hustle, I want to do whatever, and try to help.
You're doing really good at it,
You just try to help you.
I didn't have a manager there. They don't know that I'm serious about
Well, that's what I mean. Like I can see through somebody's, soul through their eyes almost. Like looking at
if they're a good person or a bad person.
Like it's always eye contact. You always want to be there.
Yeah.
And people that, there's so many people that don't make eye contact. Trust me, bro. I mean,
I'm a bartender.
If you've ever been anywhere and you meet a new person, if they don't look at you, you think this motherfucker's sketchy as fuck, right?
Yeah.
But if the dude looks you straight in the eye and is straight, puts his arm out, and you know what I mean? Like, seriously, I mean, people think I'm a douchebag from the first fucking look, and I know that. I do, especially after that Jersey Shore fucking stupid show. Well, I'm just saying, But
that's what they always call you. They always call you, like, they always say, they call you a situation for some reason. It's weird. Because I don't think you look anything or
no,
act
I don't look
like that asshole.
No, I don't look. But the whole thing is about being real with somebody. But the whole thing is where you live, all those, I'm just telling you, you go to a dealer or whatever, and then want to hustle. Not hustle, just...
But you're good at that.
Just talk, because I'm good at talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to talk, and I know everything about cars.
I'm good at making drinks.
I love everything about cars, and I know
love everything about alcohol.
And that's why I hate the new age of cars. The new age of cars, fucking.
I hate the new age fucking drink menu.
Well, I hate a fucking Nissan.
Well,
I like Nissan. I'm
I know everything about almost every car, period. In Nissan, you know, whatever, this and that. Mopar, no car, yeah. Louisiana, I got my dad a 396 fucking Challenger. For
Dope ass fucking ride.
Yeah.
Stop.
And
First.
and I have I got a a Hemi fucking Ram that I roll around, or she doesn't.
Well, I roll around in it. I roll around in it with the Punisher symbols. Yo. That's my fucking ride. For now.
I got a shitty
A picture of my ride that I'm driving around in? And Mike.
Well, she drives my Hemi, and I got an AMG Mercedes that cruises around. But I've had hundreds of cars. I mean, but that's what the whole thing is like. Someone like you or anybody else would think like, oh, it's so hard to get a car. It's not hard to get a car or do whatever. I mean, I love Cummins and Hemi Motors. Yeah, Louisiana. Yeah, my Hemi. I've got a Hemi from California right now. That's kind of slow. My last one, my Rumblebee, fucking was badass. But
oh, here's a picture of the Rumble. Here's a picture of the Rumblebee. Yep. That's a picture of the Rumblebee right there. Well, I don't know if it'll actually show up. I don't know if it'll show. Oh, I guess it will. Oh. I'm basically driving the same truck, except for it's a 4-door. Yeah. I got one of the both. Well, this is the truck I'm driving before. This is the truck I'm driving, but this is also our boat too. But we have Punisher symbols up on the back and everything. That's before you put all our decals on it. But I drive that truck. That's our boat. Yeah.
what are you talking about? Who?
Cool.
I love God's truck.
It's our boat. Our boat's fun.
Yeah.
I like our boat.
Louisiana, boy, like seriously, my dad's always had Fords, badass 7.3s.
It's our boat. Our boat's fucking dope.
It was funny, Louisiana boy, like when I got my dad this deal on the 396, he brought it back from South Carolina to here, Orlando, 400 miles on it, and then he tore off every fucking panel and then had it painted. I was like, what the fuck you thinking? Yeah, it's so dope.
Oh yeah. Take my stirrup. Yeah, that's what we're driving right now.
Hey Renard, I know what Renault is. Seriously, I know everything about cars.
What is it?
It's an English car. I'm sorry to say, man, but I mean, it's maybe.
Car?
What's that?
Shitty car?
It's not a shitty car, but it's like a Focus ST.
Oh, so it's like a Ford Focus. It's a little car. Pinto! Oh my god!
No, that's what I'm saying.
My ex used to drive a Pinto.
No. What I'm saying, no, don't talk shit to Renard. But Renard, I mean,
What are you talking shit to him? I was just talking about a Pinto.
I know what it is. I mean, Renards are alright, but I mean, I like being shift in second or third
had
gear,
a hole in the back.
and then it kicks out at 130.
Made me laugh about that, like, what you call it? Offspring song. Driving in his Pinto, he sees homies as he pass. I used to laugh like a motherfucker about that because I'm like, bro, you got a fucking Pinto. Ex-boyfriend, high school boyfriend drove a fucking Pinto. That was awesome. It was brown and yellow.
There's always something John Madden. It's always like,
That fucking thing sucked ass, dude. It used, the exhaust was so bad. Like, it uses, like, you know, like when the exhaust is bad, like you could smell like it's like a syrupy smell. Smell like fucking Aunt Jemima's in that fucking car constantly. It was awful. Like, oh my god, this shit's gonna blow up any day. It was hilarious. But hey, it was a fucking Pinto. Who drives a fucking Pinto?
I know, but what he's talking about.
Fucking shit. No, I'm laughing about the whole Pinto thing. I mean, that's great.
fucking crazy, all crazy shit and stuff.
In high school, I mean, I was like all of like 15 or whatever. 15 years old, high school boyfriend's driving a Pinto. Boom. That's cool shit.
Yeah. Ooh, Pinto.
Huh?
So who was that?
Victor. The boy's dad? Oh, I've only had 3 boyfriends my whole life. You're my third and my last boyfriend my whole life.
Yeah, hey bro, like Renard, when I said it's just like the Focus ST, it's exactly the same thing.
Mm-hmm. One real girlfriend?
Yeah.
But how old are you though? Oh yeah, you're about 28. Yeah, but from my entire life, I'm 36. I've had 3 boyfriends.
You know, but when I said
all
without,
long-term relationships. I've
when
been
I
with Nick
said
for 10
without
years.
even looking it up, I said it was a Focus.
Yes, man. Yes, you did.
I know everything about cars.
All 3 long-term. First one was like 7 years. Second one was like 6. And I've been with Nick for 10, almost. So Nick's my longest and strongest. That's my baby. Right here. That's my mister.
But online relationship, man.
I'm lame.
No, he said
Oh,
it here.
I'm like, I'm really.
No, hey, Renard Gaming.
Oh, really? I met Nick and never expected to see him again.
She met me in a town that I ran. Or
Ooh.
a county.
Ooh, and I got bitchy with you, and you still stay with me.
No, I laughed. And she tried to get bitchy, but you know, when you're, the fucking man, it's kind of funny. I was like, no, seriously, I was like smiling and laughing, like, okay.
Yeah, you know what? I still took you home. I used you that night. That night, I used your ass. Never expected to hear from you ever again, but then guess what? You couldn't get enough of me, and you still stuck with me, and here we are, 10 years later. Doesn't matter how it happened. It happened. We're here. I'm the man. Ish. With the vagina.
I wanted to talk to this Renard Gamer about a little bit more.
Okay.
Well, no, he's saying, I want to talk to you about your car. I mean, it's a quick car. It's a front-wheel drive, 6-speed. It has 220 horsepower. So, I mean, it's fucking quick. But the thing is, like, I mean, like, you don't understand about being in a fucking 700 horsepower fucking car. Like seriously, I mean, I'm trying to talk to you, Renard Gamer. Seriously, I remember when I was like 18, I got this twin turbo Dodge Cell, fucking with turbo controllers, all this type of shit. And my dad took it from me 3 weeks after he got drunk and drove it because it was so fucking fast. It was so, he's like, I can't let you drive it no more. Like, Louisiana, Dodge Demon, come on. I mean, Dodge Demon, I believe that was in the 70s. It did 3-speed. No, I mean, but we're not talking about that type of stuff. And I didn't even look it up, but Dodge Demon, I believe, would be in the 70s, late 70s, but, I mean, that shit ain't shit. I mean, we could. Just like even my dad. I mean, I had to make a. Oh, the new. Oh, okay, Louisiana. Oh, you're talking about the new. Oh shit. Okay.
All right, I'm back. What's up, man?
No, hold up, Louisiana. You're talking about the new Demon that's not even road legal or whatever. I believe. Yeah. Sorry. Because that's what I got my dad at 396 and I made the Hellcat and this and that. But we're talking about real people type of things. Yes, is that Demon? Are they so comfortable? Dude, my dad's fucking whatever Challenger, fucking Ricardo C's and this and that. Yeah, they're fucking great. Now I understand what you mean about the Demon. And yeah, is it badass? Of course it is. But I'm talking about in real people world. That's why I love it. Like when I had my fucking Rumblebee, and then I raced a fucking Ford Lightning this and that to 140 miles per hour, and never leave. I'm like, oh my god, it's about building something that's great. I remember when I first got the AMG Mercedes, when a state trooper caught me doing like 80, I told Jenna to calm down and don't freak out, and I hit the gas and went from 80 to 160, just just certain type of vehicles that are just ridiculous. Now a Demon, no one can afford that Demon Challenger or fucking the Hennessy Camaro or the GT 500 fucking Mustang, or these people can't afford that. I mean, I'm talking about cars and bikes that know how to drive them, Oh, no, Louisiana, check this out. Like, no, I believe you. No, seriously, no bullshit, Louis. I believe you 100%. My dad's got a 2003 Ford 73 diesel, and he's got, like, I think it was like 1,900 pounds of torque and like 1,200 horsepower, or maybe even a little bit less, whatever. And we went to Union Grove in Wisconsin, whatever, for a high. It would do like fucking like 11.9. But yeah, dude, diesels are the shit. Like, no, you're not lying about that, because you can do that. It just costs fucking money. No bullshit. Like my old man's truck in like 2003 cost him, I don't know, 45 grand. I mean, just the normal price of an F-350 extended cab 8-foot bed Lariat. But then he 30,000 in other bullshit, intercoolers, this and that. And like the torque and everything is fucking ridiculous. And like you're saying, like with that Cummins too. I mean, that Cummins will beat my old man's truck. But yeah, but you can do that with fucking trucks, especially with Dodges. Seriously.
guys all still there, Derek?
I'm back.
And also, like with my single cab Rumblebee truck, with just well, I'm talking this way. My single cab Rumblebee truck, that motherfucker would do. I mean, but you got 10 miles a gallon.
Yeah.
But no matter what, I always thought cars and trucks were fast up until I started riding super bikes. Ain't nothing fast like that shit. But yeah, I mean, like seriously, like my, Yamaha or whatever, I fucking, like, first gear would do 100 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds. Then you shift, second gear, oh my god, like, I can't believe that shit was sold to people in public. And I even was a Yamaha dealer. But it just, but like, I don't know if you guys can see the stream that are talking, but the Louisiana guy, he's not. Okay, Louisiana got a cousin that had lots of coal trucks till he got in coke. Well, drugs should never take over anybody's life, but but I mean, having fast cars and fast shit, that's always what I've been about. But it's hard to have a drug habit if you have a car habit. And that's a fucking fact. No, I was talking. What's up? Yo, guys, talking.
I don't think anyone was talking.
No, I was talking like you. I was talking to you.
Oh. Oh shit, man. I mean, like, I stopped for a minute just to fucking, like, fiddle with this guitar I got in my room. It's a fucking piece of shit. Fucking, I think it's got the wrong string on it somewhere. So it's pretty much never gonna be tuned.
Yeah, I tried. Well, you can tune a guitar just by your.
Sure, car. Well, can't really see it.
You can
but
tune a guitar by.
Really good. Yeah, whatever.
You can tune a guitar by an app on your phone. I've been trying to play guitar for over 25 years.
Oh no, I mean, like, that's not the like. No, you can like tell that this is that it's got the wrong strings on it. Like, it just won't fucking stay.
No, I know. But even if you have the wrong strings, you can put them to tune. But it'll be different. Like, but dude, my biggest frustration in life is fucking. I've been trying to play guitar since I've been 5, and I can play guitar, but not like Kirk Hammett from fucking Metallica.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just want to get familiar with the chords so I can kind of just like play my own tunes. You know, I don't want to like have like just like this like, you know, copy print memory of certain songs. I want to be able to play my own shit that just kind of flows.
No, I know, and that's what.
His internet's off and on. Plus, I think I'm not sure if he's entertaining some bitch right now. I'm not sure.
But the only thing with guitars, you can do whatever. No, dude, it's always just fucking. Guitars always made me upset because I can't do the finger thing. Probably wasn't better at bass. I play Louisiana. Did I play football? No, baseball. Baseball is a shit though, man. I just liked and advised the shit at baseball, then I wouldn't be a loser at 37, but I know I did play a little football, but I was really good at baseball. Actually pitching.
Shit, you like country music, bro?
No, actually, I like Jason Aldean. Hold on. No, my favorite music. No. Hold on.
No, I fucking love country music, dude.
Well, like my favorite type of music is like, you know, fucking like Saliva.
I can't go anywhere.
Well, I don't know these guys doing. Yeah, right? What kind of whiskey? Canadian Club, brother. Just like Crown, but cheaper.
I would play that shit for a
Dude, I remember well, you can't see it, because I got these speakers from like the glass room in like Best Buy, like all around. Right now the music is playing off a 12-inch Harman Kardon, but I bought a stereo that is ridiculous, and she got mad. But we never use it. Ever, like fucking ever. But I just want to have it just because. Just like every room in this house, I mean, like, we got the biggest TV possible right here, bedroom, other bedrooms, and I always thought that shit would make me happy. But no.
I make you happy.
You do.
Obviously, I don't make you happy enough.
No, you do. But I remember when I was young that all that ever mattered was to have, you know, certain shit like that. Like,
To make you happy.
like, yeah. And I remember, like, I bought the first 1080 TV, 32 inch from Best Buy, and it cost like $3,000. And yeah, it's just fucked up.
So, like we were saying, it's like from when you were younger, you were thinking, this is what's going to make me happy. These amount of electronics and this and that, I'm going to own this one day, and this is what's going to make me happy.
Yeah, cars and boats, you know.
What are you saying today?
I'm happy.
What now?
I'm happy. Yeah, so.
I'll punch you in the throat if you said no.
Jimbo, what up, Jimbo Jr.?
I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, but like Saliva is my shit.
Oh yeah, quick boom.
Me, Bullet for My Valentine is my ultimate favorite band ever. Have you ever heard that band?
I've
Probably
heard
not,
of
huh?
them.
You
I don't
never
really
listened
think
to
I
him,
ever-
though.
Yeah, I never really listened to them.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
like me growing up, Metallica was my favorite band, like hands down. And recently, I've been watching their concerts, and they're so much different because they're so older. But I mean, the shit that they accomplished, and they're ridiculous.
And then Nick went with me to a Bullet concert. They played here in Orlando last year, or last February. They played in Orlando, and we were like, it was the first time I actually got to see them in concert, because that's my favorite band. And Nick was like, wow, like they're really fucking good. I mean, I was blown away how good they were in concert.
Jimbo, what's your favorite band?
Your favorite band is Boom Nichols. Anyway, Bulletproof
No, I
Valentine
never.
is
My
fucking dope as shit.
okay, my favorite band. I don't actually have a favorite band. I just know what certain things make me feel. Whatever. Saliva's that type of shit. But what do you mean, you fucking Jimbo?
Shit. I like so much fucking music.
That's what I'm saying.
Really?
I
Yeah.
like so much music too.
Oh no, I so much, but I'm just saying my favorite. Oh my god, it drives you nuts, right? That
No, I
techno
like
shit?
actual music. I
The
like
shit-
music where people have to play
The
like
shit where
instruments.
where you see people, where you would like envision people sitting there like jumping around with like fucking glow sticks. I would rather kill myself.
It's cool, bro.
Hey, what was the,
Jimbo, what's your favorite band? No, okay. No, exactly.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly. And check this out. Like, seriously, that's why I'm such a big fan of Kid Rock. Kid Rock can play every instrument.
Kid Rock, dude, fuck yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
No, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, he does everything. I just like people that can do every fucking thing. I mean, seriously. Like, oh shit. Well, Jimbo says the band "My Balls in Your Mouth." Hey, Jimbo Jr., I'm not even gonna look that up. For the fact is, a band name is "My Balls in Your Mouth" can't be that good. But no, I mean, I like good music. I mean, like in all honesty, a lot of people probably look down on me for this, but like, man, fucking, what's that? Shit. No, fuck, I'm drunk. No, like, fuck. Because I'm thinking Nickelback, but it's not Nickelback.
Oh, I fucking love Nickelback.
No, I love Nickelback, but
Yeah.
it's like, it's the other band from Tennessee, the fucking.
Now, I can't stand shit like
Oh, I love Disturbed.
No, bullshit, Jenna.
I
Jenna.
love Disturbed.
No,
I
no,
love
hold on.
I love
Disturbed.
Disturbed.
No,
I'm
let me-
with you, bro.
I love
I
Disturbed.
love
No,
Disturbed.
let me chime in on
Fuck
this.
that. I've seen Disturbed in concert.
No,
They're
let me
fucking dope
chime
as
in on
shit.
this. Let me chime in on this.
Chime in on it.
Disturbed was fucking awesome until someone taught the lead singer how to sing. Same problem with Metallica.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Oh,
I
yeah.
still love Disturbed.
Okay. Oh no.
I love Disturbed. The Sickness
I still
album.
love
No, okay,
Disturbed.
no,
Disturbed,
but
like,
no,
Sickness
I know,
is
but no
great.
thing, but 3 Doors Down.
I seen him in concert.
I know, but 3 Doors Down is probably my absolutely favorite fucking. 3 Doors Down is.
Saw them in concert too. I saw
Nah,
Creed
I
in
can't do
concert
that.
one time too. Hey, where's that?
I like Creed. Creed's good.
Yeah, I
What
saw
about,
them in concert too. Like,
No, I
Oh,
already checked it out.
okay. like
What
when I was
about
like
Alice
young
in
and shit.
Chains?
Oh, okay, that's my type of shit.
Oh, Alice in Chains.
No,
Yeah.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
I'm that fucking guy. Alice in
Yeah.
Chains, all that type of shit. Alice in Chains was the best Seattle fucking band, hands motherfucking down. Hands down.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I saw Iron Maiden in concert one time.
I know, but Iron Maiden is not
cool.
even the same fucking thing. It's
Typo
like,
Negative. I used to go see Typo Negative on a regular.
like 5 fingers that.
I don't know how many people know about Typo Negative, but I used to see them constantly in concert.
Do you like 5 fingers that?
Sure.
No, I don't.
I do.
Because I don't.
I don't either.
I mean, I do.
Alright, Bush Bucket, what up?
I
No,
listen
but
to
like
it.
Bush,
Five Finger
Bush.
Death Buck, 5 Finger Death Punch, they're the one that, you know, like, they just remake songs.
Stone
But I
Temple
do
Pilots.
know that like Typo Negative is a shit though. Like they were fucking totally dope. But like when we first moved here, that's when the lead singer died. It's right when we first moved here. So just saying. But I had seen them many times in Chicago.
Oh, you know what still fucks me up? The lead singer for Soundgarden, Chris Cornell. That's a fucking shame.
Well, I never
Yeah,
saw them in
fucking-
concert, but
I like their music,
But I
though.
did go
They
to a
make
lot of
good music.
concerts, a lot of metal concerts I went to. Like a lot of
Oh,
like
that's cool.
hardcore fucking metal shit. And I'm not like a big, you know. I just
I
had a
could have saw
girlfriend.
Slipknot and Korn, but I was like,
I've never seen Slipknot or Korn ever in concert, and I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to see both of those in concert. I've always wanted to see
yeah, I
them.
wanted to also, but like I didn't have anyone to go with me. I
Thanks,
wouldn't
No,
bud.
I've
go by
seen Korn.
myself.
Korn
I'm
is
not
shit.
doing that.
In Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sound
I
Temple
need
of
to
the
get my hair
Dog,
done like a
fucking,
motherfucker though.
what's it, what else is
But
there?
I liked
Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam.
I know, but Nirvana was
Eddie
the
Vedder.
entrance way to them all.
Oh my god. Okay, so you know what just made me like stop and think for a second?
Nirvana's
Like
cool.
when one of you guys just said like, "What's up, sister?" Remember that movie Lost Boys? You guys remember that, right? When they were like that song that was like "Cry Little Sister." Remember that in the movie Lost
I
Boys?
remember.
Okay. There's this band called Aiden. They did a remake of that song called Cry Little Sister. It's fucking sick as shit. It is cool. It is a dope ass song.
Oh, what was it?
Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me just look it up real quick. I'll find it.
I'm high.
Oh, what else was there?
Oops.
I'm not into shit like Asking Alexander.
Here we go.
So fuck that shit.
Alright, you want to hear this real quick or no?
Sure,
Say it
go
real quick.
ahead.
Alright. Can you turn all that down? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's really cool. Oops. Can you hear it or no?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. Right?
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like Deftones.
Right?
Like Deftones, they're good. A Perfect Circle is pretty good, and I like Tool better though. Tool's fucking awesome. They're supposed to be going on tour again.
That's a dope ass song though.
Yeah. Yeah, I could sit and listen to that shit. Oh yeah, I could sit there and listen to that shit. That's a fucking
Right?
dope ass song.
Okay, I'll end it.
And who did that song? And who did that song?
Aiden. It's
Eden.
Aiden. Cry Little Sister. That's the
Okay.
remake of it. Pretty cool though.
Yeah.
I thought.
That is really
I
cool.
liked it.
Yeah, that is actually pretty cool. Yeah.
Right?
Like what's fucking like honestly I don't give a fuck. I thought fucking the Sound of Silence remake by Disturbed was still really cool.
Which one?
The
Oh,
Sound
see,
of
I hated that
Silence
song.
remake by Disturbed.
No, I
Oh,
hate
yeah.
that. No, I hate
That shit was nasty.
No, I didn't like that.
Who's Jennifer?
I don't like
Jennifer?
all of it either.
No, seriously, that Sound of Silence, I get so upset when I listen to that shit. Like, I don't even listen to it. I change it. It's not upset about the lyrics. It's upset because Disturbed is supposed to be, like, I'm sorry, that Sound of Silence, it sounds like a motherfucking Christmas song. I'm sorry. I mean,
It's just what tripped me out was that David Draymond sounds like that. Like he's got that deep ass voice even when he talks. Like he's not like in that fucking roar that comes out when he fucking
I know,
yells.
but
Like that's
look
just
at
when he gets
Godsmack,
loud.
dude.
I was like, what the fuck?
I know, but I mean, look at Godsmack. Godsmack, he's a short little dude that has this badass fucking voice. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but the whole thing is that Sound of Silence is what made me not like Disturbed anymore.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm gonna ask you, since you said you haven't heard of Bullet for Valentine, right?
Mhm.
Right? Okay. I'm gonna ask you. The one song right here. Let me play this one song. No, you think you got that or no? No. Here, listen to this. This is a dope ass song. Bullet from a Valentine, right?
Mhm.
You gotta listen to this band. They're fucking cool.
Let's get commercial.
Prescription Eucrisa is a nose-to-toes eczema ointment. It blocks overactive PDE4 enzymes within your skin. And it's steroid-free. Do not use if you are allergic to
You
Eucrisa
got
or its
first.
ingredients. Allergic reactions may
No,
occur
that's
after
this song. This song. Turn that down. This is a better song.
Ask your doctor about Eucrisa.
No, just turn that down. Turn it down. This is a song you gotta hear from them. Here we go. Can you hear that or no?
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, this is good. It's called Venom. Badass song. They're listening, right?
Yes, like, see, like, I'm pretty sure I believe that just about, like, any band has at least one or two good songs, you know what I mean? Like, it's all worth checking out.
Yeah,
Now,
I
what
mean,
was
but
that
that's a
one
fucking
song
dope ass
that...
band right there.
Yeah, I like Stain. Stain would, like, I like, Right Here.
No,
What's
Aaron
wrong with
Lewis
him?
is the lead singer, but
Oh. Yeah,
no,
oh
yeah,
well,
you know what
whatever.
turned me off
I
of
listen.
Sting
I
is
listen to the only 3 songs that I like. Fuck.
no. Well, someone turned me off about Sting when I was like 21. Said that like all they do is bitch. You know, I mean, how can you bitch when you're so rich? You know.
Well, I had a friend that went up to the Eagles ring and saw Sting in concert, and it was funny.
No, no, dude. I went to the Eagles ballroom twice in Milwaukee and saw Sting. And
Before that fire happened, before the fire, he was there before the fire.
no, that's what I'm saying.
But, well, hear me out. Listen. He was there while it was fucking 100 degrees in the fucking Eagles farm. While fucking Aaron Lewis is sitting behind this commercial-sized stand playing his fucking guitar, practicing while the rest of them are fucking baking at 100 degrees. And at this point, running the fuck off.
Mm.
I could have been here
Mm.
to tell you that.
Why not? Well, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay, check this out. Like, no bullshit about age. Like, I went to Eagles Ballroom in Milwaukee when I was like 23, which was like 17 years ago. And I saw him in acoustic or whatever. I don't know about air getting turned off. I've even seen this shit in fucking Eagles Ballroom was I've seen Marilyn Manson fucking because that was like the place to fucking go, other than being in a bad place to park your car. But I mean the whole thing is, I mean, Aaron Lewis, I mean, you being 23, no disrespect, Aaron Lewis touched me with his music, you know, like, because when he was serious about it, I mean, like, you know, I mean, like, but you being 23, I mean, I didn't even start understanding music until I was like 21, you know? But you're talking about Eagles Ballroom in Milwaukee, right?
Yes. Well, my friend, he's about your age. This is a friend from PlayStation that actually had Steam, and he hates the Steam. Like,
No.
he's more to that dark side of rock music.
Well, no, I mean, I like dark side rock. I like all type of music. And if you listen to Stains when they first came out, I mean, but everybody gets softer. I mean, just don't.
Hey, Pantera. Remember that one?
What do you mean, remember Pantera? I mean,
I seen
really?
Pantera in concert.
That's what I'm saying. What do you mean?
For real?
Remember Pantera?
I saw Pantera in concert.
Oh, shit, for real. Like, that's another fucking badass fucking group. You know?
Yep.
Shit. I listen to this shit just because if it sounds cool. If it sounds, I don't give a fuck about what the band did before. It's like, well, I like this one song from them, so I guess I'll put this on my playlist. Like, there's like 3 songs from Stain that I actually like out of like 100. Yes, 100 something.
I know,
you know,
but
like,
there's a lot more than his 100. But I mean, there's a lot of songs I don't like by Sting just because he's bitching. He's bitching. Ooh,
Sweet Soda Jane is one of my
No,
favorites.
I know, but like, I hate when people like even Eminem.
I just don't have any respect for Aaron Lewis. I mean, when he was doing rock, he was alright, but when he did went to this country shit, dude,
What do you think about like Kid Rock though? Kid Rock. I know, but that's not his song. That's someone else's song. No, I mean,
Wait, he
he
started
covered
writing
that
other
song.
people's
But the whole
music?
thing is, but like Kid Rock started out in rap. He had that kitten play or whatever haircut, fucking this and that, and beat out Eminem from Michigan. He did rap, and then he went into the rock, and now he's in country. So what do you think about Kid Rock? I mean, Kid Rock is
I don't mind Kid Rock because Kid Rock's been around pretty long.
one, but that's not even his song. I mean,
Picture.
but Kid Rock, he's got his actual songs are Louisiana Boy. You get in bar fights? Well, I don't lose bar fights.
Like I said, there's only one song I like by Stain. All the rest of the shit I can't stand.
Yeah, like I said, I have my few songs I like from them, and then that's like it. It's like really, like. See, now what I heard about Nickelback was that fucking Chad Kroeger's just a fucking douche. Like, honestly, I heard he was just a fucking douche.
They say that about the.
I believe that.
But I still listen to their shit because it sounds good. But, oh yeah. You know what? I haven't heard any of their new shit because I heard something that oh man. I heard Chad Kroeger's voice changed a little bit, like the sound of it, because he got like a nose job or something. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fucking odd. I mean, look at the guy. I mean, his name is Chad. Fuck. It's already something wrong.
Dave, remember Dave, my manager over at Batman's? And then his girlfriend just had a baby. That's her baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
white as
yeah.
fuck that baby is. Right?
Just like the lead singer from Creed, I heard some shit about him too. Fucking Scott Stapp. I heard fucking he's kind of a dick too. But whatever,
Huh?
He didn't look white as fuck.
Well, I mean, I guess he was like a whiter, like he was black, but like I guess a whiter black person that we've known, right? Like went dark as shit. But also, Darma's saying when Aubrey was born, Aubrey looked white as shit too, right? So she's probably gonna get darker. But I mean, in the meantime, look at how. In the meantime, we're gonna have a cute. No, I don't care about the white thing, but look at how cute. How cute this picture is, and hot. It's not right. Right, it is. My old manager, his girlfriend had a baby a few months ago, and this is their kid now. Well,
It's like this one country singer I used to absolutely hate now.
There you go. You covered him.
Danielle. With Danielle. It's her second kid.
I'll play the only song I like by Sting. Hold on. I just gotta run away.
Like everything?